Your car is worth more than your house right now, and that's exactly why they're coming to take it. Look, I don't care if you think your payments are fine. I don't care if you've never missed a single one. There's a repossession wave happening right now that's bigger than anything we saw in 2008, and nobody's talking about it. 2 million cars. That's how many vehicles are getting repossessed in 2026. Not by the end of the year. We're already past that number. And the banks, they want your car more than they want your money right now. Let me explain why that should terrify you. See, what's happening isn't about people being broke. It's way more calculated than that. This is the biggest wealth transfer you've never heard of, and it's happening in your driveway. By the end of this video, you're going to understand why your neighbor's truck disappeared last week, why your coworker suddenly takes the bus, and why you might be next, even if you're doing everything right. Let's get into it. Between 2020 and 2023, car prices went absolutely insane. A truck that cost $35K in 2019 was suddenly $60K. A regular sedan, $45K for something that used to be $28K. But here's the thing. People still needed cars. You can't get to work without one, can't take your kids to school, can't live your life. So what choice did you have? The banks knew this. They knew you were trapped. So they started approving everybody, and I mean everybody. Credit score 580? Approved. Income barely covers your rent? Approved. Already got 2 other car loans? Here's a 3rd one, king. But check this out. They weren't being generous. They were setting a trap. The average car loan in 2023 was 7 years long. Some people got 8, even 9-year loans. You're going to be paying off a car for almost a decade. Think about that. And the interest rates? Bro, people were taking loans at 9%, 12%, some people at 18% interest. On a $50K car, you're paying $75K, $80K total. You could have bought 2 cars with that money. But nobody reads the fine print when they're signing papers at a dealership. You just see that monthly payment and think, yeah, I can swing $600 a month. What you don't see is that $600 payment is barely touching the actual loan. Most of it's going straight to interest. You're paying the bank to rent your own car.
Fast forward to 2024, 2025, everything falls apart. Inflation's still crushing people. Your grocery bill doubled. Your rent went up, your insurance went up, your electricity bill, your water bill, everything. But that car payment, it stays the same. Still $600, still due on the 15th, every single month. Now you're making choices. Do I pay my car note or do I feed my family this week? Do I pay the car or keep the lights on? And here's what the banks were counting on. You're gonna pick the car, because without the car, you can't get to work. Without work, you can't pay anything. So you skip the credit card payment. You let the medical bill slide. You stop putting money in savings, all to keep that car payment current. But it doesn't last. Eventually, something breaks. Your kid gets sick and you miss work. Your hours get cut. Your job does layoffs. Something always breaks. You miss one payment. Just one, and that's when they pounce. Most people don't know this, but banks can start the repo process after one missed payment. They don't have to wait 90 days. They don't have to give you warnings. Legally, they can come get that car after 30 days. And in 2026, they're not waiting. They're sending the tow trucks immediately. Real quick, if you're finding this valuable, hit that subscribe button right now. I spend hours researching this stuff that nobody else is talking about. Every time I drop a new video, you'll be the first to know what's really going on with the economy. And drop a like so I know you want more content like this. All right, back to the repos. This is where it gets crazy. Repossessions are up 120% from 2 years ago. 120%. That's not a typo. And it's not just people with bad credit anymore. It's nurses, teachers, construction workers, office workers, people with good jobs, people who've never missed a payment in their lives until now. There's a guy in Texas, software engineer, makes $80K a year, bought a truck in 2022 for his family, been paying $720 a month for 3 years.
His company did layoffs. He was out of work for 6 weeks, missed 2 payments. They repossessed his truck from his driveway at 6 in the morning. Woke up, looked out the window, truck was gone. But here's the part that'll make you sick. He still owed $38,000 on the loan. The bank sold his truck at auction for $22,000. Now he's got no truck and he still owes them $16,000, plus late fees, plus repo fees, plus storage fees. His total bill, almost $19,000 for a truck he doesn't even have anymore. And the bank's coming after him for every penny. They're garnishing his wages, destroying his credit. He can't get another car loan, can't get an apartment, can't do anything. His whole life fell apart over 2 missed payments. And there are hundreds of thousands of people in this exact same situation right now. Now, I know some of y'all are thinking, okay, but I don't have a car loan. I paid cash for my car. This doesn't affect me. Wrong. When 2 million people lose their cars, the entire economy shifts. First, used car prices are about to explode again. All these people who lost their cars, they still need transportation. They're flooding the used car market, trying to buy anything they can afford. A car that cost $8,000 last year is going to be $12,000 next month. Basic transportation is becoming a luxury. Second, insurance rates are skyrocketing. When people lose their cars, insurance companies lose customers, so they jack up rates on everyone else to make up the difference. Your insurance is about to go up 20, 30, 40%. Third, public transportation is getting overwhelmed. Buses are packed, trains are packed. Uber and Lyft prices are going crazy because demand is insane. But here's the real issue nobody's talking about. When millions of people can't get to work, they lose their jobs. When they lose their jobs, they can't pay rent. When they can't pay rent, we've got a housing crisis. This isn't just about cars anymore. This is a domino effect that's going to crash the entire economy. And the banks knew this was coming. They knew when they were writing these loans that people wouldn't be able to pay them back. They didn't care. Because here's the secret. They make more money from repos than from successful loans. Think about it. You pay them interest for 2-3 years, then you default, they take the car, sell it at auction, and then sue you for the difference. They get paid twice for the same car. It's a scam, a legal scam, but a scam nonetheless. Let's talk about what's really going on here. This isn't an accident. This isn't just bad luck or bad timing. The entire system is designed to extract wealth from working people and transfer it to banks and corporations. They gave you a loan they knew you couldn't afford. They sold you a car at an inflated price they knew would drop in value. And when it all falls apart, they blame you. The news is going to say people were irresponsible, people were living beyond their means. No, people were trying to survive in an economy that's rigged against them. Meanwhile, the banks that caused this mess, they're posting record profits. Nobody's bailing you out. Nobody's forgiving your car loan. You're on your own. So here's what you do. If you have a car loan right now, call your bank today. Ask about hardship programs, payment deferrals, loan modifications. Do it before you miss a payment. If you're thinking about buying a car, don't. Wait 6 months. These prices are going to crash when the repo wave floods the market. Most importantly, wake up to what's happening. This repo crisis is just the beginning. Drop a comment if you or someone you know has dealt with this. This is the great repossession, and it's only getting worse. Stay aware, stay safe, and protect what's yours.